Hello guys, this is your tech partner and welcome to the iPhone SE review. The launch of the iPhone 6 in 2014 created a feeling of dejection in many, as they could not have more missed the biscuit design of the iPhone 5s after knowing that it was last of its kind with such a design and such a small form factor, for which Apple was known for. So here's Apple back at it again, giving to the people what they have been missing. They have brought out the iPhone SE on 31st March, which of course was very un-Apple-ish. The SE logo on the back or the rose gold color are the only ways in which you can identify if it's an SE instead of a 5S. Now you know which color to buy. After seeing the marketing tactics go well on the 6S, Apple have played it the same way they did on the 6S. That is, no 32GB iPhone, just 16 and 64GB for the SE. And 16GB iPhones are not worth buying, as you get just around 10GB of free memory available, which surges the masses towards buying the 64GB version, and Apple earns more worthless money. Here's the iPhone SE, which is basically all iPhone 6s features packed in iPhone 5s, except for 3D touch, optical image stabilization, and 5MP front-facing camera. This phone also weighs in same as the 5s. Also, the Touch ID isn't as fast as the 6s. I think they have adopted the Touch ID of the iPhone 6 or the 5s. Using this phone, I can touch all 4 corners of the iPhone with a single hand, which makes up for a more comfortable phone. I would hardly ever want to go to a lower resolution screen, as 1080p is a must today. The resolution of the screen is just 720p. Obviously that's what you would expect from Apple at such a small screen and according to their Retina display theory. Nowadays people have started consuming a lot of media, be it photos, videos, games or watching anything. Big screen is always easy on the eyes. So the trend for big screen smartphones has outgrown the demand for small smartphones. A very small portion of people still feel the need for a small smartphone. If you are coming from a large device, then breaking into a small sized phone would be a little difficult. Now coming on to the internals. With the A9 chip and 2GB of RAM, performance is top notch. So now you are looking at a much better battery life, as 2GB of RAM for well optimized Apple ecosystem is enough for a good performance. Also multitasking is smooth. Let's test it out by opening some apps. Gaming is also lag-free. You can throw almost any game at this device and it will give you a nifty performance. Battery life is excellent as it gets, as it's just a small 720p resolution phone and is powered by the iPhone 6s internals. Battery life of the SE is 1624 mAh to be exact, which is around 60 mAh more than the 5s. To give you a true measure of the battery life, a recent testing conducted by AnandTech shows that the battery life of the SE beats the battery life of 6s by a distance. I'll put down the link in the description if you want to have a look at it. This pretty much shocked me. Now coming on to one of the most important factors considered while buying any smartphone, the camera. The rear camera on this iPhone is 12 megapixels and with the f1.2 aperture results in amazing pictures. The colors are not oversaturated and tend to appear more on the natural side. You do not get manual controls, well, Apple is known for that. And the camera is not so good at low light performance. Inclusion of live photos is also what I like about this iPhone. Since you don't get a 3D touch, you have to long press a photo to turn on live photo. The rear camera now shoots 4K, which is amazing. One thing I didn't like is they haven't upgraded the front camera to 5 megapixel like the 6s, but instead opted to keep it on 1.2 megapixel, and it also doesn't support 1080p recording on the front camera. So you are now just stuck to 720p on FaceTime or video recording. The one thing I loved about the front camera is the front-facing flash. This phone starts at $399 for the 16GB version and $700 for the 64GB version. If you had an Android at this price point, even with such good features, the people would have bashed it until it became infamous. This phone is nowhere near a bang for your buck, though I would suggest this phone only if you have an immense love for small-sized phones and couldn't find anything matching the level of other smartphones today. So thanks a lot for watching guys. Please like, subscribe and share.